for the work that you've done and the support that you've given not only city staff but the cooperation that you've shown. Here's the conundrum, quite frankly. It is oftentimes somebody needs to make an investment to sort of spur the redevelopment. I mean, that's the issue. Arlandria has long been 20, 25 years been sort of a designated or at least an area where we've anticipated that someday there would be redevelopment. Now, the city's done some things along the way. We've initiated this certainly the Arlandria plan. We've got this implementation group. I mean, we purchased and took down the biggest eyesore in the city, and that was the old Datatel building. As a way to try and spur development. And I think we've sort of seen a little bit of redevelopment. We've seen some improvements. We've always been looking at the corner of, well, it's the old Safeway site. We've always seen that. I mean, we've put deadlines on or expiration dates on the special use permits, and that doesn't happen. So we come in and we extend it, and I think that in some cases we might have to play a little bit of hardball. But I think in many respects, and I remember when we kicked off the Arlandria plan many years ago. One of the things that we talked about was what else can the city do, and it was the investment in capital investment in these intersections that would not only have some transportation improvements, but would also create a sense of place and would attract redevelopment. So here's the conundrum: it's the chicken and the egg. Do we wait, as we've been waiting, for some of these improvements? Frank mentioned the Safeway site. Certainly we could wait and continue to wait, and that comes along, and then maybe we get a proffer in that will help pay for the intersection improvement. What do we do? Do we, look at doing something at Mount Vernon and 4 Mile as a way to sort of start to spur the development? Because when we make an investment, oftentimes it attracts private sector investment. I mean, that is exactly the model that we've worked on for these many years at Potomac Yard. We're making a substantial public investment, and we're now starting to see that attract private investment. So that's the conundrum. And so I think that one of the things that we have to answer at some point is, do we make some type of capital investment in an intersection improvement that not only facilitates some of the transportation needs, provides some parking, I mean, whatever the case might be, as a way to start to spur some economic development. I don't know if Mount Vernon and West Glebe is the right intersection. I don't know if it's Mount Vernon and 4 Mile. I don't know I do think if it's Mount Vernon and South Glebe, we've got some cooperation that we've got to deal with Arlington, which quite frankly, it didn't set any land speed records, but we do have we were able to do something at King and Beauregard. Took 10 years, but we got it. But at any rate, that I think is the discussion that we have to have, and then we have to identify a funding source. I don't know that we can do all three right at once, but I do think that if we want to start seeing some redevelopment to occur, if Arlandria continues to be a priority, it probably is going to take some public investment to attract the private investment. The things we're talking about here, facade improvements and park, I mean, that's fine. I mean, those are sort of the community benefits. But we're really sort of nibbling at the edges, and we're not getting to, sort of the real goal of the Arlandria plan, and that is some of the redevelopment, because it's new businesses, it's new job opportunities, it's new housing, it's better housing in some respects than what exists there today, and that's what building a community is all about. I mean, I think that is the debate. And it probably needs to occur at some point in the upcoming consideration of the CIP. Maybe, like I said, it's probably not going to be all three but can it be one? And should it be one? And then that's where we have to make our decisions.
Ms. Pepper.